Dear all, welcome back to the Java collection classes. So, the very important things that you require when you solve any algorithm questions or any other programming questions, we require the collections, we require trees, we require HashSet, we require linked list, etc. So, etc. These are the parts of collection classes. So, first we will see the collection classes. Now, here we can see iterator interface. I guess you all know the interface things, and if you don't know, so let me tell you what is interface. Interface is actually a type of class. Interface is actually a type of class that is implemented. That means if we declare something like interface, then we implement that in the next classes. So here first we will be studying about the iterator interface. So first, while studying the iterator interface, there are three methods of iterator interface. First, that is HashNext, which will return a boolean. That means HashNext method will return us either true or false. So we can use it to check any elements inside the for while loop. After that, this next will return the element, and then the pointer will move to the next element. And if you use the remove method of iterator class, then it will return the iterator, it will return the last element. So this is the iterable interface, and this is its declaration. Iterate t iterator. So this is collection interface. Collection interface has a lot of method like boolean add all void clear. But in today's session, we will be only studying the implementation, the integration of all the collection methods, collection classes, only the integration. And in the next session, we will deep dive into all classes one by one. So let's start list interface. So this is list interface. List is a collection. This is list interface, and it has few properties that it inherits in list everything. All the data are stored in the ordered collection. That means yeah, all the data that come here that come in the ordered collection. Suppose we inserted our data like 1, 2, 3, etc. in this portion. So when they will come in the list, they will come in the list. Their order, the order of orientation will not get changed. That means they will maintain the consistency. They will maintain the consistency. So they are, it can have duplicate values. List can have duplicate values also. That means if there is 1, there is 2, 3, then we can give additional values also like 1, 2, 3. Again we can provide 3. So it can have the duplicate values. So you might be wondering that where we cannot give the duplicate values. When we'll come to the set, in sets we cannot provide the duplicate values. So the difference between list and sets we get is that list can contain duplicate values and set cannot contain duplicate values. So there are four ways how we can declare the list is actually interface, and there are four classes that implements the list. So these are the classes. First, ArrayList implements. Second, linked list. Third, vector. Fourth, stack. That means list can be implemented in four ways: ArrayList, linked list, vector, and stack. So we are coming back to ArrayList. This is how we declare the ArrayList. Import java.util.star. So let's move to the console. Our VS Code, and we will check all the programs of ArrayList, linked list, stack, vector one by one. First, we will be understanding the entire list implementation. Then we will move to set, HashSet, TreeSet, etc. And today, in today's session, we will be only discussing, having a familiarity with all the classes. In the next session, we will deep dive into all the single individual classes one by one. So let's move. So welcome to VS Code. Actually, I've already wrote. So first we'll be starting from the ArrayList collection. So let's delete all the things that are available in here so that we can start from the beginning. ArrayList collection.java. Let's delete this ArrayList collection.class. So we are deleting, and let's remove all the codes. So first, look, this is our any file, and here we have defined list, and inside this list directory we have ArrayList. So first, I think we should move to that directly. So let's move to that directory command // okay, we came to that, directory. First, we need to import the packages. Import java.util.star. Always we have to give the same name. Always we have to give the same name in while declaring the Java classes. If the file name is ArrayList collection, then our Java declaring the ArrayList. Then we have to write public class ArrayList collection. Now we have to define the main method. Once we have declared the public static void main string args, now we will be declaring the ArrayList class. ArrayList. Now we are declaring, actually we are now here declaring the ArrayList collection. So first we will be writing the collection name, that is ArrayList. Now we have to provide the any data type. We have to provide the data type here. We are providing, suppose the data type is a string. You can either provide integer, either provide long, either provide float, whatever you want. But for our convenience, we are providing here string, ArrayList string. Any names, suppose let's say list equals to new ArrayList. In the new rules, we don't have to again mention the string here of Java. Just if you write like this, the syntax, they will understand it. And we always have to use the word new while declaring object in Java. So this is list. Now to add any element or any strings, we have to use .add function. Let's say list.add WikiGalaxy, list.add wiki code, list.add wiki how, list.add wiki housing. So we added 4 elements. Now we need to see all the elements. Let's use the iterator class. We have started the iterator class. Now we will be implementing this iterator class. So we will be making an object of iterator class. Iterator itr equals to, with respect to the list.iterator, we will be calling the function. Now we will be check while iterator dot has next. While iterator dot has next, this person iterator dot has next, it will either return true or false. This will either return true or false. Iterator dot has next will either return as true or false. While it returns true, the entire code will run and will print system.out.println. Iterator dot next. Now let's check if our code runs or not. So to compile, first we have to compile the Java programs. Java compile -d dot file name. Java. Now we can see again the class file has been generated. Now we'll be running this class file, and we don't have to mention the again the prefix or suffix, what is called that. Just we have to write the file name. And now we can see that our elements has been printed. So this is the first way how we can print our elements using the iterator class. Now let's try our old method of using for loop. We mainly use the for loop to print any element, so we can use that also. For integer I equals to 0, I less than list dot size I plus plus system dot out dot print dot println list dot get of I think that is the method. Let's see if it runs or not. Again, we will compile the program and again the code run. So we can, this is the way how we can get, we have used the get function of list here, and about all those functions is every list has a lot of functions like get, set. We'll be discussing all the functions later. We are just seeing the implementing class. We can also print the statement using the Java for each. For string, for string wiki, it is any variable that you can take in list system dot out dot println system dot out dot println wiki. Let's say we are deleting this file. Delete. Now again we'll compile Java, compile the file name Java compile -d. You saw we got an error, could not find or load main class ArrayList collection. That means when we run the file Java, there is no class. That's why we got the error. So we must have the class. So first we must have to compile Java compile -d dot. The class is generated Java ArrayList collection. Again we got, this is also a way how we can print the data. Let's see the last method. What was that? ArrayList collections using 3 or 4 methods of printing. So we have seen here the ArrayList class. Now we'll be moved to the second declaration of list, that is linked list. So that is ArrayList, how we declare the entire ArrayList using Iterator. We have printed the ArrayList. Now we will be discussing the linked list. The linked list class implements the collection interface. This also, ये जो linked list class है, this also implements the collection interface. It uses a doubly linked list. So about the linked list is that it uses doubly linked list to store the elements, and we all know how the actually doubly linked list looks. So this is with the shape of doubly linked list. So while we declare the linked list, actually doubly linked list, while we declare the linked list, actually doubly linked list comes and internally it works to list our elements. So while using linked list, doubly linked list plays the role. The main thing is here that doubly linked list also allows to duplicate the element. It maintains the insertion order. It also maintains the insertion order. In linked list, the manipulation is fast. Here in linked list, we can easily manipulate the operations faster because here no shifting is required. So now let's see the linked list collection class. So this is ArrayList. Now we will be looking the linked list. Let's delete the linked list class. Linked list Java. So this is the declaration. Let's write the code from first. Import java.util.start. Again we will be declaring the file name as public class, and we have to give the same name as the file name. So linked list collection, linked list collection, public class linked list collection, public static. Okay, now we have to declare the linked list. So while declaring the linked list, we'll be using linked list, and again we'll use the data type string here. We can use any data type, but now we'll be using string. List equals to new linked list, list dot add WikiGalaxy, list dot add wiki codes, list dot add wiki how, list dot add wiki new, Okay, and we can print the elements as we want using for loop, using iterator class. So let's use the iterator class here. Iterator itr equals to list dot iterator, while iterator dot has next. We are again using hasNet method. It will return boolean value either true or false. If true, this will run system dot out dot println iterator dot next. If the Now it will print all the values. They work similarly in pattern, but the main difference of them is the pattern that it uses linked list as a saw you. So let's see if the program runs or not. So again we have to compile. Now look, here our path is Java collection framework slash list slash array list. But look here, our linked list collection path is list linked list collection. That means we are inside the linked list directory. So we have to change our directory. Hence changing the directory command dot slash linked list. Now I have changed my directory. Now I will again compile the file java compile minus d dot. Actually dot understands the current directory. Dot means I'm writing the command from the current directory. Dot linked list collection dot java linked list collection. So that's how we can see that it also printed. So this is how we can declare the linked list. First we declare the linked list like this. Linked list data type, we can give string, integer, character, float, etc. List, new linked list. So this is the declaration of linked list collection. After linked list, we will move to the declaration of stack. Before stack, we will check the declaration of vector. Okay, so array list is done, linked list is done. Now let's move to vector. Let's delete the vector class. Linked list, now vector. The vector class uses a dynamic array to store the data elements. Look, vector class also uses a dynamic array. Dynamic array, that means the same array strategy that actually array list use. That means vector and array list are same things. So it is similar to array list. However, it is synchronized and contains many methods that are not part of collection frameworks. So this is how we can declare the vector string v new vector string. This is, and now again we are using iterator class, and now we are printing the vector. So we can again check that program also. Let's check the program. Let's move to VS Code. So this is vector. Let's close linked list collections. Let's close array list collection. So this is vector collection I have already written, but we will again write here. Import java.util.star, then public class vector collection, public static void main string of. Now we'll be declaring the vector data type. So while declaring the vector data type, we have to use the keyword vector, and the data type we are using here is string, vector string. Now we can use any list here. So for understanding purpose, we are using vlist, that is its vector list equals to new vector same, and now this is done. Now we will be adding data to it. vlist.add WikiGalaxy. I think I should code that. Copy that one. Add wiki code. Okay, done. Now we'll be printing the data. We can use same iterator to print the data, but I think we should use a string here for faster purpose. For string wiki in vlist. Okay, now string in vlist. System.out vlist. Okay, now we'll be compiling that. So for compiling, we'll be use Java compile Java C minus D dot vector collection dot Java. Error file not found. We got a error. So can you understand the reason of the error? Look, this is in the directory list slash linked list. Look the directory list slash linked list where we compile the program. But our file is under list slash vector. So we are in the wrong directory. That's why we got the error. So we have to change our directory. Change directory dot dot slash vector. Okay, now let's again Java compile. So they compiled Java vector collection. So they printed vlist. Actually they printed the entire list for 3 times. I have to use the data. Okay, they have printed the entire list. So they're actually creating a list here and they printed 3 times because they iterated through each item and through for each item they printed one by one. So this is vector collection. Now we'll be move, move forward this stack collection class. So I have deleted this. We are in the stack collection. Took the declaration is same here. I'm not again declaring the same things again and again. It will just waste our time. You can just practice. So this is a stack. First to declare stack string stack list new stack. The most important things here we should notice is the stack. The declaration of stack is like this. This is a stack. So when our first this element WikiGalaxy, this will come here as per the formula WikiGalaxy. Let's say it came here WikiGalaxy. Now the second element, as this is vlist.add stacklist.add, it will come here. Can you get it? So whenever we print, I mean if we just pop the element, so we'll get the element from the first one. That means we'll get the wiki world. So this is the here that we are using the stack type of data stack here. So this is a stack collection. So that is about stack collection. Now let's move toward array stack. Now coming to array queue collection. Queue is also a collection, and let's study the queue collections and other sets collection from site. So this is a stack. The stack class is a subclass of vector. Stack is actually a subclass of vector. That means all the methods of vector class that are having stack also have those all method. Stack implements the last in first out structure. I told you this is last in first out structure. So there is boolean push, boolean peek, boolean push, etc. object. So if we just run the code, we can understand. Let's copy it and run directly without wasting time. Stack collection. I just copied the code from here and move to VS Code. Yes, I moved to VS Code. So this is the stack collection. Let's delete this stack collection. So this is the stack collection. Now look, we post all the data: Wikinews, Wikijobs, Wikicars, Wikistack, Wikitools, and stack.pop. So that way, if our understanding is well correct, then Wikinews will come here. Wikinews will come here. Wikijobs will come in this section. Wikicars will come in this section. Actually my PC has become slow and it is not working, functioning properly. So when we use the stack.pop, the wiki tools, this will come at the most front and we will get wiki tools as our output as following this type data structure. But if in another case we would get the wiki news first, but here we will get the last one at the first and it will get popped out. So wiki tools will get popped out when we use this stack.pop. So let's print and let's see. Now stack.pop, here all the elements are first inserted. So let's print all the elements. System.out.println before popping any element. Before popping any element. So this is before popping any element for wiki in stack. System.out.println system.out.wiki. Now let's change the class as we are in stack, change data.slash stack java compile -d dot stack collection dot java annotation. That's why we are getting the error. Then java stack collection java stack collection. So we get WikiGalaxy wiki stack system.println while iterator.stack iterator WikiGalaxy. Now look, we got the elements to be printed are first stack collection, sorry we haven't used the string data type declaration, java compile -d dot java stack collection. So first we got wiki news to be printed, then we got wiki jobs, then we got wiki cars, then we got wiki stack, then we got wiki tools. Now next we can again see the elements to be printed are wiki news, wiki jobs, wiki cars, wiki stacks. But now look, that is not the last one, wiki tools, because it came at the first one. It came at the first one and it got popped out. So this is not being printed. And I'm not able to understand system.out.println is not being printed something because they're taking the next line as some iteration, might be that reason. Before popping any element. Oh, this is being printed at the first line. And I haven't give there control C, control V. After popping element. So everything is right. Actually, I'm feeling a little nervous because I'm starting after a long time Java stack collection. So this is, we can see the actual difference. So this is the stack collection. Now after this stack collection, the site to understand about the array queue and array deque. Java collection, Java queue interface. The queue interface maintains the first in a first out order. That means queue is of that type. So if an element is coming here 1, 2, 3, so first the element got inserted through this. So when I pop the element, it will come from here. That means if 1 is inserted from here, it will come from the first. That means first in first out order. So queue is maintaining the first in first out order, they have told it. So this is that queue is maintaining the first in first order. It can be defined as an ordered list that is used to hold the elements which are about to be processed. There are various classes like priority queue, deque, and array deque elements which implement the queue interface. So this is the queue interface, and interface is always implemented the class. So these are the class: priority queue class, deque class, and array deque class. These classes implement this queue interface. And how we declare these classes: priority queue is declared like this: queue of string q1 equals to new priority queue, queue of string q2 equals to new array deque. So coming to the priority queue, so this is the priority queue. Let's copy it and let's check it. The priority queue class implements the queue interface. It holds the element of object which are to be processed by the priorities. Priority queue does not allow null values to be stored in queue. The important things in priority queue here is it does not allow null values to be stored in the queue. Priority queue totally don't allow. That means we cannot store the value 0 or null here. So let's copy and check it. Control C. Let's move to VS Code. So now we are in the priority queue, array deque, we haven't a priority queue. Let's make a new folder priority queue. priority queue, and let's make another extra file, priority queue collection dot java. So this is priority queue collection dot java. Now let's change the directory. Change directory priority queue. Okay, let's change the directory. Now we'll compile the file java compile -d dot priority queue collection. Again the same error because we haven't maintained the .java. Okay, now java priority queue collection. So let's see here codes. Again we declared the object of iterator of string RTR set.iterator while iterator.hasNext system.out.println iterator.next. So this is how the set has been declared. Now coming to the tree set. With respect to TreeSet class, TreeSet of type string set new TreeSet, we have declared the TreeSet. The good things about TreeSet is that everything is what we provide here that gets sorted. That means if we remove here how, and if we just write here ABC, AB, so we can see some sorting here. Let's run it. Command dot slash set TreeSet. Okay. So Java compile -d dot TreeSet collection dot java tree set collection. And now we can see that sorting is performed in here. The A comes faster, then the H comes, then WikiGalaxy and Wiki housing comes according to their latest sorting. So the profit of tree set collection is it automatically performs the sorting here. This is, and the second profit is that we cannot store duplicate values here. That means if there is duplicate set.add how, again we are adding it. Okay, now let's check it. Now we can see again there are only 4 items. We are not, the duplicate is not being added. Again if we check Ctrl C Ctrl V, now 3 times, and again we compile the main. Okay, and we are running, we cannot see duplicate. So this is the benefit of set collection, that we cannot add duplicates in set collection. So if you don't have to add duplicate, we can use set collections for that one. So this is today all about the set collections. Next we will be discussing in details wall collections one by one, ArrayList, ArrayDQ, queue, LinkedList, priority queue, stack, vector, set, HashSet, TreeSet, etc. one by one. And next time I wish I will be more confident to teach you all. So thanks for that. Thanks today.